Hey, what's up? It's DJ. Welcome to Elmcreek, episode number 8 here on Farming Simulator 22. Today we're going to be getting a lot of harvesting done. We've got at least 5 fields to do, naturally flipping like 4 of them. Well, the sunflower oil, what can I say? Oh yeah, and we're going to be plowing a few fields together and moving some pallets into storage below the barn. Oh yeah. So, if you like videos like this, just want to see more Farm Sim 22 in general, make sure you get subscribed so you don't miss daily Farm Sim videos here on the channel. All that out of the way, let's jump right into it. Interestingly enough, we built that whole big farm area yesterday. We're not even really utilizing it today. We do have a little bit to do, so let's go and back out this bad boy right here and grab our grain head. We've only got one field to do, at least for soybeans. There are a couple fields that we could flip, but maybe if we got time, maybe I'll do something like that off screen. Really, I have no interest in doing that, at least as of right now. We've got a lot of stuff to do. This is going to be a very, very back and forth and very busy day. Also, the Cultivator Create Field mod that came out for PC recently, that is going to come in handy big time today, as the field that we have directly in front of us right here and the field to our left, which we are about to harvest, are going to be, well, all plowed up together. I'm kind of excited about that. I haven't created any fields yet, at least on screen, and I know we're just plowing a couple of them together, and I'm going to try and keep the field depths as close to what you see right here as possible, but it's still going to be cool. I'm excited about that. And let's see, do that, I don't think soybeans pop out straw, at least I don't have a mod that makes them do that yet, so let's get this field harvested. How's about that? I have had quite a few questions recently about how do I harvest? What's the best way? You know, am I supposed to go back and forth? Do I do this like the worker? The workers are idiots. I don't want to do it like them. I made that last part up, but it's true. So how do I do this? Well, normally with a small field like this, I'll just do it myself. Especially things like this. They're not that worker friendly. So they're all catty-cornered and crooked and everything. So it's not going to be the best field for your workers to do. I always like to do one kind of headland around, and of course I'm going fast, but yeah, I don't have enough time to sit and go 6 miles an hour, 10 kilometers per hour. Sorry, Giants. So normally what I'll do is I'll do a bit of a headland, especially if there's a triangle field like this. I'll try and go just, you know, pick 2 sides, go back and forth on them, maybe go up and down the center, something like that. But I try and be harvesting as much as possible. So, for example, you can see right here, going back and forth, going in a triangle set, is the faster I can get turned around, the better. And for me, it's, you know, a matter of get it. Oh boy, well, we missed a little bit. I'm gonna have to go back and get that. And then right here, if you're going like this, turn left instead of right. You'll actually be able to spin it just a little bit better, maybe a little bit faster for you guys as well. And that's kind of it. I'm almost done with this field, aren't I? Okay, now I'm really done with the field. That's it. That's the whole thing. We've harvested it. So let's get this done. We're going to put away soybeans for now. They are not selling. Well, they're selling for pretty good right now, but they don't actually do anything. So if you get soybeans, you're probably just going to sell them regularly. I have not found a way to utilize them yet. Maybe there is a way to utilize them, and maybe I'm not doing it correctly. Hey, let me know down in the comment section. Is there something you can do with soybeans? I don't know of anything. Maybe there is. So this is what I'm going to do with soybeans until April. So plenty of fields to get done with sunflowers today. I think we've got 4 fields total. If you guys are following along at home on Elm Creek, we're doing field 10, 43, 57, and 68 today. Our first stop is actually into the creek. No, our first stop today is actually going to be right here on field 43. This is another one of those super small fields that I'm just going to take over myself. It's actually right beside one of our fields, field 39. If we go all the way over here, this is our big weed field. Eventually, I would like to own all this and plow it all together, make one big old field. I'm sure quite a few people have done that already. For this field, just like the one we previously did, I'm going to do this myself. The field's not that big, and it's not going to benefit me enough to hire a worker just to have to come all the way back over here and help him if he gets stuck or messes something up. So I'm going to do all this. I'm going to be careful. I own that field over there. I drive into that, I am slam out of luck. So Let's give ourselves a little bit of room, shall we? One field down, and we've got 3 more to go. Since we've already finished that one, let's go ahead and sell that. We are done with the flippy flip. Where's my dude? Okay, there he is. I was going to say, where'd my guy go? He's right here, and we've got another field. This one, a little bit bigger than the other one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run 2 passes at the top and then 2 at the bottom. That should give our worker plenty of room. And plus, because this is a modded combine, well, it's going to hold just about whatever I put in here. So I'm not even going to worry about carting, anything like that. We'll take everything to the oil mill when it's all said and done. Ooh, I just realized, hopefully there's enough room at the oil mill for everything. Otherwise, we're going to be slam out of luck. Workers hired now, and they're going to do this whole field for us. Won't take them too long, but it's going to be long enough to where we can do something else. So let's do that something else. I think what we're going to be doing is a little bit of subsoiling, and I want to use the big subsoiler, at least to start with. So how's about we break out the 4755? Let's use the small subsoiler first. I should say the big one. No, let's use the small one first, because we actually need to be very precise in our motions and our movements. We have got to get a field set up, plowed together. Then what we'll do is we'll take the larger one and we'll go through, make it nice and quick. Also, lighting. I am loving some November lighting. I actually started the video at I think it was 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning, something like that, just after I'd woke up from sleeping all night. Well, it turns out that it's a little bit too dark. Yep. Don't know where to go from there. So it's now light again. We're good to go. Yeah, that's the thing. All right. So let's go down into the ground with this. Let's turn on create fields, go straight across, and then finish. Yep. That did it. Uh-huh. And then let's go over here and do the exact same thing. And then whenever we come through with the larger subsoiler, I'll create fields. We'll turn that on, and we'll get these actually kind of right next to each other. All right, so let's wait till we get about right. Meow. And turn on create fields. Come through about here. There we go. That was it. Well, literally, that was it. I just need to do that. That way we get both ends. And now this whole thing will be one big field. It'll make it a little bit easier. We'll get a little bit more out of it. And of course, only one crop in it. But now that opens up a whole nother world for us. I'm going to go and park this bad boy outside. I don't think we need it later, but you never know. But I do know is we definitely need this tractor for this specific subsoiler. I could go back through and buy the bigger engines, but I kind of like having a few tractors that don't really have the biggest engines. I always, you guys know me, I always get the largest engines for the tractors. And for this setup, not so much. I just decided not to. Well, yeah, I forgot. It only goes 7 miles an hour. This sucks. Ugh. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to subsoil this field right here, and then I'm going to turn around, and we're going to subsoil the field over there. So both of these fields will be subsoiled. I've also got other stuff that I need to do. After we subsoil, we're going to have to lime. We've got to fertilize, roll it, rock pick it if we find any rocks, that is. I've got rocks turned on, but it's been a couple times and just haven't found any. And also fertilize it again. That way it is ready for our planting, which is going to be, I think it's in April? Something like that. Let's double check it real quick. Soybeans, right here, April. So we can start planting in April. That's probably when we're going to do it, because all of these fields are going to be soybean fields. Nice. Well, good news. All of this is done. Now I only have to lime, fertilize, roll, rock pick. Yes, there are some rocks over there. And then fertilize again, and then we're going to be done. Unfortunately for me, this guy's already done and through the trees. So let's figure out where we're going next. I don't need this field anymore. Although I will say, having what I think is the largest square field in the game might come in handy. So I think I'm gonna keep it. 68, you're not the number, but I'm gonna keep you. You're mine. My field. 69 beside it too. Oh, it is. It's not squared off though. That's all right. Okay, let's figure out where we're going next. So I want to go, I think here. Or maybe up here. Field 10 is a far way away. But we're going to have to go up there eventually, and I would much rather drive north and only north than north and west. Whew. All right, I think I can get up there without looking at the map. You missed some. I'm up here at the field, but I noticed something. There's stuff on the roof, and there's like a handsaw thing here that's not supposed to be up here. We've got a toolbox that's not supposed to be up here. I've been looking for that. And we got this, a little cultivator. Give me that. That's mine, and it's $1,000. Are they on the roof? I've noticed that there's a lot of collectibles in areas where they really shouldn't be. It's kind of... Oh, did I just fall off and there's something up there? I think I can get back up here. Nope. It was just a sign that says rough road. Speaking of rough, check this out. That's not rough at all. That's beautiful. Let's get back in here. Ka-chow. All right, so we got a little bit extra stuff. Good things going on. Let's run our headland around through here, or the whatever you want to call it. I don't know. People make fun of me for calling it a headland, say it's not, and I don't know. I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna invent a new word for it. It's called a headland. There you go. You're welcome. All right, worker is going, so now we are back down here. And one thing that I found that makes this job a little bit easier is to kind of do it in a big circle. Pretend like this is one field, not two. And I found that makes things a little bit easier. Also, I should really have sent a subsoiler down to hit that other field, because it's gonna be a minute before we get all this done. Maybe I'll have to do that other field off screen. It's really simple. You just you harvest it, which we've already done, and then you lime, fertilize, subsoil, rock pick, which I'm sure there's going to be plenty of rocks in it, and then you roll it, fertilize it again, roll it before you rock pick it. Makes seeing the rocks a little bit easier. When you rock and roll, yeah, there you go. When you roll, makes the field a little bit darker, and then you can see the rocks, which are a little more of a lighter color. Makes it easy for you. All right, so that's what we'll do here. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this entire area. We're gonna lime it. I'm gonna fertilize it, roll it, and then we'll get those rock pickers out. So I'm just sitting here browsing, right? Browsing like I normally do. Used vehicles. There's an 8RX in here and a Fendt 1000. Now, I'm not saying I should buy both of these because that's insane, but I do want to buy both of these. Let's see. The 9RX is definitely older, at 40 months old, or it's been used for 40 months. And then, let's see, it's also got 37 hours on it. And then the Fendt 1000 for you. Well, this has only got 12.6, and it's 10 months. And here's the more interesting thing. On this Fendt, I can get a 517 horsepower engine, which would completely dominate my fleet. Also, being said, 458 horsepower ain't too shabby on this either. And we could go with a US version. So, do we add to the collection where we already have 6 tractors, or we have 5 rather, or do we get maybe one more tractor? I kind of want both of them just to have some fun. Plus, an 8RX is on sale right now. I think the thing is, I know I'm going to get a Fendt. I definitely want to get this. Let's see. We'll go for our BKTs. Do like the wide tires. Yawn counter +1. The only thing I don't like is the EU branding on here. No matter what I do, I can't get that to go away. And that's slightly irritating, but I do have EU branding. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. Hey, give me a second. Here's what I went with. You probably figured it out. Also, I got the big roller as well, the big Dalbo roller. I've been using the other roller. We got it way over there. Actually, can I zoom in on that? Way over there. Hey! That's awesome. I forgot about that button. So we've got that over there, but this. Ooh, let's jump in. Does sound good. There's one thing I need to do real quick. We've got the mobile workshop, so I've got to repair this. Paint condition's awful. 44 grand to repaint this thing? I don't think so, man. I don't think so at all. Because I'm doing so much rolling, because I'm like actually doing a bunch of stuff, I'm kind of having to, well, you can see. Ooh, this is going to be neat. Oh, that's so cool. Yo, rollers, definitely the way to go. It's already lowered. It's already lowered down. Nice. Sweet. All right. So, yes, I've kind of chosen the roller method. I don't actually know if I need to do this or not. But the seeder that I have is not a direct drill, so I do have to prepare the seed bed in some way. And this makes it very, very simple. I have gone out of order a little bit, at least for what I would normally do. I did come in here and I have done lime and we've done fertilizer. So it's already fertilized once. I will hit it again. So we will have all of that beforehand. But actually, is there no raising lower on this thing? No, it's just folded and unfolded. So it's always down. Huh, okay. So you can't actually raise it up, really? No, you just have fold roller, that's it. So when it's down, it's down. That is something that, I don't know, it's a little different. Can't say I like or dislike that specific function. I guess it just kind of is what it is. We do need to make sure we hit everything. Don't get stuck on a tree, don't get stuck on a tree. Got stuck on a tree, don't get stuck on another tree. Sweet. So that's definitely going to take some getting used to, but I think it'll be okay. Plus now, we've got a tractor that's got over 500 horsepower. Nice. Here's what I was talking about preparing the seed bed before you do the rocks. So the rocks that this pulls up, you can't push them back down. That's another great thing about the rollers, is if you've got smaller rocks, which is what's caused from cultivators, things like that, power harrows, well, those can get pushed back down by this roller, which is very nice. However, if you're not doing it that way, and you're doing it the way I'm doing it, oop, missed a little bit back here. If I don't prepare the soil, I will not be able to seed. At least the good thing is rollers will work backwards and forwards, so that is very, very nice. When you're doing it this way, if you've got rocks, at least they're going to come to the surface and you'll be able to see them. You may even be able to see them right now if you look to the top right-hand corner of your screen, or just the top of the screen in general. You can actually see the rocks way better now because they're a lighter color, and, well, the seed bed is a darker color, which makes them nice and easy. Also, I looked, these rocks that we've got look to have only occurred in the area where I plowed up and made a new field. Maybe something to look at, concern yourself with, something like that. I don't know. Also, this, it doesn't lift for some reason. Like, you have to fold it in order to start moving quicker. I wish I could just, I wish I could just, do it the other way, but you kind of have to open it and then get an idea of how long it's going to be out, and then it comes down, and then now it's ready again. I'm not sure what the easiest way to do this, but I will say I'm almost done, so that's kind of nice. Let's get this over. Can you hire a worker with this? You can hire an AI worker, which is nice. So let's get this over to the other field so we can get a lot of field prep rocking. We'll get back over to the field in a minute. I may or may not have forgot that I had this guy. He was just sitting up at the other field like, oh, are we going to do something? I feel like we should do something. I'm not doing anything. And we only have one field left. This is the last one. We've already got 140,000 liters of sunflowers in here. And the great thing is the oil mill is like right across the road over there. So we don't have to go far to dump this, which is great. We're also very close to our main farm as well. I'm just going to run one pass around the outside edge right here, and then we'll set it on the longest line and be done with it. I still need to do a little bit of fertilizing over at the main farm on the new fields that we've got, the two smaller ones. We still got to put fertilizer on those, still got to get some rock picking, but that's going to be pretty simple to do, and I'm going to go ahead and knock that out right now. Well, we've ended up doing so much that I don't think we've got enough time to finish the episode the way that I wanted to. So instead, we are going to set everything up to get ready for the beginning of the next episode, and that is going to include moving all of this stuff like this. So you can see we've got enough room for 2 more pallets here, so that's good. And I mean, hey, 1,000 liters of bread. Bread's selling for a lot, and the thing is, it's not even time yet. So real quick, I just got to show you guys this. Where is it? Give me bread. Here we go. So look at this, $4,900, right? Check out the price fluctuations. Right now we're in, I think it's November. We've got 2 more days. It's gonna jump, hopefully maybe another $1,000 or so before we even get more of that. How crazy is that? That's insane. Additionally, over here at the oil mill, so you can see it's making different things now. So here we've got sunflower oil. We got 1,000 liters of it, and you can see we've got canola oil here, here, and here. As a matter of fact, I need to move this stuff out of the way. Yes, I've got heavy lift mod turned on. Don't tell my mom. Move this. Boom, boom, boom. So now it's got more room. It could start producing other things again. Jumping into here. Ka-chow. Let's see. Canola, sunflower. So it looks like we're only going to be able to give this like, I don't know, 60, 70,000 liters of sunflowers. We're going to be saving a lot more, like a whole lot more. There's just no way it's going to be able to go. That being said, the oils are selling for a magnificent amount of money as well. If we find our oils, which I think are down here a little bit. So sunflower oil, highest is looking like it's in March. And canola oil is definitely highest in December. So we will sell that canola oil next year. You see in canola oil, $5,100. Not bad. Sunflower oil, $4,500 per 1,000 liters. And that's like per pallet. Like that's 4 or 5 grand a pallet. Hey, see, we already got one started over here again. Actually, that's 1,000 liters. Where did that come from? Huh. You guys know me. We've got a ton of stuff. We've still got all of these stupid bales over here that we had beforehand. If we come over here, you can see at the bottom 43,524 liters of that. So I think there's 1 or 2 of these bales that are actually a little bit smaller. See, that one's 7,000. This was only 800 liters. I should just be able to throw this and it disappear. Let's find out. Didn't work the way I wanted it. Hey, all right. So now we got 44,347. So that's good for there. Now we're not actually producing anything right here at the spinnery because, well, if we go in here, you can see the wool or fabric for cotton. I'm distributing it. There's nothing in here. Zero. Which means we got to find where else that is. For us, that takes us up right here. Nothing around there. Anything around back? Nothing here. So we have 886 liters of it. There's not a lot. Why is that there? I don't know. This is what I want right here. Close shop. So it's storing. So we don't have enough yet. I think we need probably 1,000 liters to get it moving. It's not moving though, but it is. Does it say not active? No active productions. Yeah. Change output. Storing. I'm so confused. So I'm getting final bits here, and I noticed that the repair is pretty low on this, and we've only been using it for like 2 or 3 days in-game. I've been using it a lot, to be fair. I've already put, I think, 2 or 3 hours on this thing. Real quick, we're going to have to do a little bit of work for this. So give me 1 second. Let me reset everything, and then hit... Yeah, and there we go. Yeah, paint conditions, awful. I think that's what's causing so much trouble here. All right, so let's go ahead and repair that. It's at least done. It's a $9,400. Dang. Man. Killing me over here. And our last one is done. So let's go ahead and sell that field. So now we only own the ones that we should. Also, I did end up selling this area. I found a way to do it. So I just went into the files, found which code it was, and just deleted that code altogether. So nice and easy, worked for me. Let's come over here. Whatever I could put in here, I'm going to, but I have a feeling we're going to have well over 100,000 liters left. So I'm just going to kind of prepare myself for that mentally and see what we got, because it's definitely dumping in there. I don't actually know what the max number is. Is it 150,000 liters, something like that, that it will actually hold? I think it is. Actually, we'll find out right here. Just don't tune off. And, oh, it's 145,000 liters. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so we got 99,312,000 liters. Yeah, there you go. Words? So we're going to take this, I'm going to put it back into our silo, and we're just going to hang on to it because it's definitely worth it more to make sunflower oil than it is for this. The thing is, I think we get enough sunflower oil, like sunflowers to make oil for the next like 2 or 3 years in game, at least at this rate. So that's going to be pretty interesting. And something else interesting is the segue to the outro to this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you drop a like, get subscribed if you're new and join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. I've been having a blast recording for you guys on this. My love for Let's Plays and my enjoyment playing the game, it's all back. It's all fresh and it's all great. So support your local farmers. I hope you guys have a great day. We will see you later. Peace.